Well, hi friends, my name is Roger and welcome to Lightroom Thursday, where I offer a tip or technique using Lightroom every Thursday. And today we're going to talk about how to fix perspective problems in Lightroom. And perspective problems occur when an image comes out tilted or otherwise skewed. And this is especially common in architectural images or photographs containing vertical lines. The upright feature under that transform panel, and that's over here in the develop module, and transform panel, the upright feature here can help fix those images with horizontal or vertical perspective distortion. We can see here that we have 5 different options available. The first is auto, which corrects horizontal and vertical distortion. This setting tries to preserve as much of the original image as possible and often provides the effect you're looking for. Guided, with this you draw 2 or more lines or guides on your photo along something that should be straight to customize the correction. The level option fixes horizontal distortion. The vertical option here fixes vertical distortion, though it can sometimes create a stretching effect, which may not be what you want. And then we have full, which is a combination of level, vertical, and auto corrections. This can sometimes create strange results as it's trying to correct everything. So let's play around with this a little bit. So let's click the auto option here. Notice that it fixed the leveling of the image, but we ended up with some white areas around the edges. Now, if you have white areas on your image after a perspective change, you want to click the Constraint Crop checkbox here. And this crops the image down to those white areas that were left over after the adjustment. So as you can see, it cropped out those white areas on the image. Let's look at some of these other options. So I'm going to click Reset here to return to the original state of the image. So now under the upright area, let's click the Level button. This levels out the image. And again, we see the white areas around the image, which we can fix using the Constraint Crop. Let me reset this again. Let's take a look at the full option. This does a pretty good job, and it corrects the perspective using a combination of that level, vertical, and the auto corrections. Now for more manual adjustments, we can always drag the sliders under the transform area, which is down here, until the perspective in the image is the way you want. So for instance, I could drag the X offset slider a little bit to the left or right to move the image over a bit. So let me drag this maybe to about 4 or so. And again, we end up with a little bit of white areas here. So I'm going to take the Constraint Crop checkbox to remove that. So again, you can play around with the offsets, the scales, the aspects. You can even rotate the object if you like. So if you want more of a granular control over your perspective changes, you can work with these sliders here under the transform area. So I think that about does it. I'm going to tap the Enter key on my keyboard to confirm the changes. So let's take a look at before, after, before, after. So quite a change. And that is how to fix perspective problems in Lightroom. Did you like this video? If so, please click the like button below, as that really helps my channel out. And as always, I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Roger and out.